Right guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to another episode of the Barrow Road to Glory. As you can see, kicking things off with the Champions League, away to Atletico. Gonna make sure we're playing that one today, right? I'm not quick simming like I did in the last episode by accident. Today's episode, Atletico obviously to kick it off. We have West Brom in the league, which is probably a quick sim. Chelsea in the league, we're going to have to play that if we want to keep up with teams in the league. So Shakhtar, we're going to watch the sim, and then Everton, we just have to sacrifice. We have to quick sim. It's going to be a rough season, a long season, because we're going to have to sim games like Everton, and you never know how hard, how easy is it going to be. Could end up costing us points and making it tough to catch up to the likes of City, Liverpool, maybe even United this season, who knows. But here we are in the press conference. Wasn't the start we were hoping for. Look, we're just focused on this game. It would have been the start we were looking for if I'd played it, right? I guarantee it. I'll look at what we need. I think the boys are ready though. It's about confidence, and we're going to go out and we're going to try and beat Atletico. I mean, if we do, we are right back in it. You know, we go top of the group unless Sporting beat Shakhtar. But if that happens, even at that, we go either first or second along with Sporting, and with that happening, that leaves a big a big comeback needed from Atletico. So a few lads on the bench not completely fit. Let's put Bartlett on. Poblete isn't completely fit, so we'll bring Shackleton just in case we need a midfielder. So that is the team we're going to bring with us, boys. We are playing this one. I'm on play match. Let's go, boys. So lads, in the heat of last episode, I forgot to show the career challenges. Yeah, in control. 2 out of 5 we're actually on. We won 2 games in pre-season by 3 or more goals. I'm counting that. I don't care. It's my series, right? Didn't say it had to be in competitive games or in the league or anything. We done it, so we're on 2 out of 5. Haven't done any more competitively yet though. The next Buffon objective, the forfeit for it has been added, which is eat brown sauce. Hopefully I'm going to be able to avoid that one again. And then Brazilian Bluebird, just as it was. Basically, these aren't going to be shown in every episode because of what they are this year. They're not the kind of objectives where there's no goal contributions, so I don't have to keep track of it every episode. The only time I'll really show it is whenever in control changes and we win another game by 3 or more goals. Other than that, it's not going to be in every episode. It's going to be more the end of the season check. Did Aresti get the most clean sheets, and was Renier the league's top goal scorer? But those are the career challenges for this season, boys. So lads, we have made it. Finally, we get to see Barrow playing Champions League football. We get to see it this time. Not just quick sim, not just skipping it. Barrow, oh look at the cutscenes. This is new. This is new. Unless is this only because we're playing away to Atletico Madrid? Because I have never seen this cutscene before. I have never seen that. That is some next gen stuff right there. And I'm not on next gen, but that is some next gen stuff right there. What a way to start this. Well, it's our second group stage game, but what a way to start our Champions League run. Joao Felix, 4 goals in his last game. Absolute madness. But let's get into it and see, can we cause a huge upset which would put ourselves in a really great place in the group, but also do everyone a favour by, if Sporting can win as well, putting Atletico in a tough position. So let's see what we can do. Oh, That's well won by Gilbraith, and Traore will pick it up. And Renier, it's a heavy touch, but Renier scores! 8 minutes in, Renier with the goal. The new signing for this season. Probably, in fact, yeah, he would be the biggest signing we've made in this career. Gilbraith, brilliant tackle, leads to a loose ball. Traore picks it up. Renier, the run's actually brilliant, leaves himself loads of space out on this side. He has that 5-star weak foot now. I thought he took a heavy touch, but he gets to it. And we have an early lead in Madrid, boys. Oh no. Oh, come on. How has he got to that? Boyko should have had that covered. That is poor. Lead didn't last long. Atletico are level. Here's Renier. Any space being created. Here's Wolf. Pretty sure Wolf's left-footed. But Bellingham, it finds its way to Nda. Dujon Sterling, he's trying to take them on, and Renan Lodi had that sorted. Oh, Atletico, it's a great ball. And I think it's Leon Bailey they have. How do you defend against that? How do you defend against that? They've just chipped it over. And Bailey, like, what a hit that is. What? Like, look at this. How do you defend against that? What am I meant to do there? Atletico in front now. And we need to start creating chances, lads. We're not creating enough. We've had one chance, and yes, we've took it. But look at the way they've come back at us. It's not good enough. Lads, I'm going to have to change the tactics here. I'm going to have to set the lads to drop back. And I'm going all the way back to one depth because Atletico are... yeah. They are controlling us. We'll keep it on possession for now. Might change the fast build up later, but I've noticed every time they get forward, our defenders are really high up. There's gaps in behind and it's not helping. There's Renier. Out to Traore. Bit of space, but look how quickly Atletico get it closed down. Traore hits it back post and Bellingham, he did almost get there to be fair. He put a bit of pressure on, whipped in and Renier's header just goes wide. 56 minutes gone, subs are going to be made. Wolf, he actually isn't really doing it for me. Gribben's going to come on. Franjic is going to come on for Traore. We're just going to leave it like that for now. Possibly Sass Davies on for Bellingham later. Here's Gribben. Renier with space on the left hand side. He's held that run brilliantly. Renier with the goal. This man is unreal. Love this signing, so we do. Renier with a run. Absolutely brilliant. Loving that from Renier. Loving that. Look at the way he holds it as well. I actually thought he was going to run offside. I have never seen a player hold a run like that in career. They always just go and they just go offside. Renier holds that brilliantly. 2-2. Back level again. 2 goals from the Brazilian. And to be honest, we do deserve something from this game. Here's Bartlek. I did sub him on. And now Renier trying to get into that gap again. Just the other side of the defender, but he just gets pushed too far out wide. Gives All Black a chance to save it, which he does. It's getting late in the game now. Atletico have been very tough since our opening goal, to be fair. They really got back into it. Now Renier. Oh, that's silly. Simple pass out the left. That's all you had to do. Atletico, late in the game. Lads, what the heck? Oh, Arresti! What a save! Ref didn't blow his whistle, yes, I thought he might have. What a save, Aresti. That's not even my team's fault. Right, just get this out. Away, Renier. We're going to have to take the draw. That wasn't even my team's fault. That was a FIFA, that was just a FIFA thing. You boot the ball and they kick it off each other. Like, what's that about? Somehow, we've survived that. Aresti with the save of the season so far. Renier with 2 goals. After the way the first game kind of messed up on us and we dropped points, I'm confident we would have beat Sporting. We really wanted to get a win here, but that was a really tough Atletico side, so 2-2 draws not bad. So Renier was good, only got a draw. Renier was first class. I thought the team was good today, to be honest. We have to be pleased we got a draw, to be fair. Atletico, I actually thought at the start, against bitter rivals. What do you mean bitter rivals? Literally from 2 different countries. When we went 1-0 up, I thought, here, this is alright. And if I'm being honest, I probably did think, here, this is easy. We've went 1-0 up already. We're going to do this. But then Atletico started to play, and I don't know, it's as if they flicked the switch and they almost went into competitor mode themselves. It was crazy. West Brom in the league now though, who's getting called up? Gilbraith, Regan Poole, Sas Davies, Collins, Poblete, Waleed, just somehow getting called up for Egypt even though the man never plays. Now it's West Brom next, and then it is a big break before Chelsea, so we may as well play whatever first team we can get out. If any of them are fit, and most of them are fit, I am gonna play. Where's Sirkin? Sirkin is gonna play. Other than that, the first team, the 3-day break is enough. Quick sim, because I want to make sure we beat the likes of West Brom. We have to, lads. It's a 1-0 win. It wasn't amazing, but Aliou Traore gets the goal, which is good. Liverpool beat City. That's a big dub for us. It's a big win there for Liverpool as well. Thing is, Liverpool will lose more games this season. They might not lose much more, but they will lose more. City, you just think are never going to lose. There's Liverpool, no losses at the minute. Definitely easier to beat than City. City are 4th, but we're 6 points off top. Yes, few teams around us with games in hand that are probably going to jump us over the next few days, but that's okay. Yeah, we dropped to 9th after all of that, which early stage of the season, 9th is closer to 1st than you would think. It really is. There's City who are 6th. You think they're not going to climb back up there? Of course they are. Now here come Bordeaux with a transfer offer for Carter. They're saying we can get 5.1. If I can get 5.1 for Carter, I'll actually be pretty happy. That's a decent deal, in my opinion. So let's ask for that. Let's ask for the 5.1 for Max Carter. They're not taking it. Let's say, what would you say, the 4.9 for Carter? They accept. So hopefully Carter is going to be on his way to France and on his way to Bordeaux. So it's Chelsea at Holker Street up next. Need to keep winning games, keep putting pressure on those traditional top 6 teams, and make sure that we do find our way back up towards the top of the table. It's a long season, but you always want to be up there, and like I said, obviously the ideal situation would be just coming in, taking over, and even going about 10 points clear, which would mean you could maybe relax for, maybe 2-3 episodes in the league, not having to worry about about it. Even if you drop points, you're still going to be safe, but it is a long way to get to there, and it might not happen. Could go down to the final day, but we need to be winning all of these types of games. So Havertz goes for the bicycle kick, and Aresti comes and claims that. Bellingham out to Dujon Sterling. The former Chelsea man getting forward. And he wins the corner. That'll do. It's going to be Bellingham to whip it in. It was towards Renier. And now Nda gets it back, and Chelsea get it cleared. Here's Bellingham. Goes out to Dujon Sterling, who whips it in. Renier attacking it, wins another corner. And it's going to go in towards him again. Just goes over him, and Chelsea getting off with that one again. I feel like we need a score soon, because we've defended well and we've probably been on top, to be fair. But not sure what that was from Dujon Sterling. Thank goodness he caught up with that. But yeah, we definitely need to get a goal before they get one. Renier out to Bellingham. Jude Bellingham. Oh, it's found its way in. It's definitely took a deflection, that, because I've aimed for the far post and it's ended up in the near post. Renier, nice layoff. Bellingham slows down a bit before he takes the shot. Has that took a deflection, or has he just ignored what I've told him to do? I think he's actually just ignored what I've told him to do. It hasn't taken a deflection. Bellingham's just been like, nah mate, I'm telling you, it's not going far post. If I stick this near post, it's going in. And he's just done his own thing, and it's paid off. 1-0 up against Chelsea, and we deserve to be honest. Oh, Werner getting through for Chelsea. Aresti's going out to him. Aresti. What a goalkeeper this man is. Comes out, claims that. Brilliant. Here's Chelsea getting through. What a tackle from Eric Garcia. And the second time. Not losing the ball on the edge of his own box. Brilliant. And now here's Traore. Trying to play it across. It's a poor ball. But Renier will get there. And Renier will score. Because this man just scores everything. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Brilliant signing. Like, that ball is awful. That ball should be going the other side of the Chelsea centre-back there. And it should be coming round onto Renier's right foot from the hit first time. It doesn't. It stops here instead of coming right round. Renier has to make the run round, hit it on his left foot, which he does anyway. It's only his third league goal of the season. I know we've got the objective to get Golden Boot with him. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do it. I don't want to put any pressure on him, but at the same time, I feel like he's getting into form here now, and it's brilliant to see. Here's Lucas Moura coming forward for Chelsea. He's made the switch between the two London clubs. And Boyko, that is just silly. You cannot be doing that, mate. But we do get it cleared, and now Gilbraith to Renier, Nda out to Dujon Sterling, and it's Bellingham coming forward. Barrow have numbers. He pulls it back, and Chelsea get players back. We've probably wasted that attack, to be fair. Sub time again. Gribben is going to come on. I'm going to bring on Lamptey for Sterling. And who else? I'm going to bring on Franjic for Traore. Yeah, that's what we're going to do so far here. Renier's up! Oh, what a save! Renier is tiny, but this man from corners is a weapon. He wins like 90% of the headers. It's unbelievable. Oh, Garcia has done well twice there. And I see Gribben in space. Callum Gribben! Oh, he's dragged it wide. That was a great chance for 3-0. He's clean through. He has to score that. He really does. Here's Lamptey driving forward, whipping the cross in. Chelsea getting it cleared. Chelsea have not been good today. We've been all over them. That's what we love to see. Now Gilbraith gives it to Gribben. Renier gets through. Renier drags it wide as well. 2 chances we've had to make it 3-0. Maybe I should have just hit that normally. I went for a low driven for some reason. Gribben to Renier, who is getting there. And he's got there again. He's still got it. Oh my word, this man is a tank. Look at him coming with the step overs. Chelsea get it away though. Here's Diaby for Chelsea. The win is surely wrapped up at this point in the game. But one thing we want is a clean sheet for Aresti. So we're going to play it back to him. He's going to head it out to Boyko, who plays in Gribben, Renier, and now Franjic. And could there actually be a third on the table? Franjic. Oh, he plays a ball with far too much power on it. But it is okay. It's a 2-0 win against Chelsea. 3 big chances. Realistically, could have been 5-0. But we take the 2-0. 2-0 or 5-0. 3 points is 3 points. And it's a clean sheet for Aresti as well, which you love to see, boys. Was that win a nice surprise for you? The game was won and lost in midfield. Wouldn't say that. Chelsea literally weren't in the game. We dominated. We were strong defensively. Dominated them. 2-0. I know we can always score goals. Could have scored more. I think they've took that option away as an answer, but it's true, we could have scored more. Paulista at the back for them. Mate, he done nothing. Couldn't stop Renier and the boys. Could not stop them. Now, Carter has been sold to Bordeaux. So brilliant. He's just not getting the game time. I'm expecting more from you, Wolf. I can't lie, I have not been impressed with Wolf. Player I have been impressed with, especially that last game, Eric Garcia. I was worried that I spent a large amount of money on him and he's not even that much higher rated than Mengi. But he came in last game and he was going into 2 challenges in a row and, you know, winning the ball, which is brilliant. Now, this game knows that we are not in a brilliant position so far. It's hard to be sure. You know, the team kind of struggling in Europe, but league hasn't been too bad. Now, I've looked at our next 3 Champions League fixtures. It is Shakhtar, Sporting, and then I think Shakhtar again. Sorry, it's Shakhtar twice in a row, and then Sporting, and then Atletico is the final game. So if we keep our head down, focus for the next 3 Champions League games, we get through the group, we go into that final game against Atletico, which will either be deciding whoever finishes top or not. But basically, we can go in and just chill out and be like, look, if we lose, we get outclassed. It's calm. We're through. Now, a few changes are going to have to be made. Garcia cannot play. I'm going to have to play Sirkin. I might even have to play, maybe not start him, but we might have to go bring Poole on at some point. Shackleton is going to come on. Renier can't start. And you know what? I'm going to start Franjic. I'm going to start Franjic because next game is Everton, which we have to quick sim, and I want as much of the first team as I can get. So in fact, do we have any other wingers on the bench? Carter would be the highest rated. So Carter's going to come on instead of Traore, because there's a chance that we take Nda off, possibly Bellingham and Collins. If Wolf can't play next game, no dramas. If Sterling can't play, no dramas. We've got Lamptey. And you know what I'm going to do, lads? It seems like a mad thing, but we have to get these games down, and this is the kind of game we can do it in. Boutron is going to start. So we are watching the sim, which is why I'm playing Boutron. If this was quick sim, no way. But we're watching it, so I have a chance to jump in if things go wrong against Shakhtar, so hopefully we'll be alright. Big man Boutron getting a Champions League start, that is ridiculous. Like, how have I allowed this? Forfeit from last season. All I had to do was get 10 goal contributions with Liam Boyce. Couldn't do it. The man who carried us the first 2 seasons. And this is the problem with Champions League. You have a game 2 days before and a game 2-3 days after. Always got to keep rotating the side. Always got to have an eye on the next game. So this is why we have to play the squad that we have out. We might struggle in simulation, but hopefully I can jump in, because we're going to have to make more changes at half time too, and take off more key players to make sure they're fit, because I'm not taking those risks. But at the same time, we need to win. We need to start winning these games now to get through this group stage. Shakhtar's all over us. Go on. Franjic. Come on. Oh! Sas Davies with a chance. Could have been 1-0. That would have been brilliant. Would have been scenes. Come on, tidy this up, lads. Well done, Mengi. This team worries me a lot. But we've started playing decent football. We're not even really getting dominated, but it looks like we are. It feels like we are. I can feel a Shakhtar goal coming, and that's going to be it. Solomon. Right, I'm going to have to make a subs here. Bellingham off. I'm going to go Gribben and swap them 2 round, and then pull in for Collins. And Da is okay for now. Come on! Come on! Back in it! Franjic, what a goal! Thought about playing it across to Sas Davies there. Or was that? Yeah, it was. But he goes for goals to hook on the left foot. What a hit that is. Top corner. Level again. 1-1. Ante Franjic. Needs a winner now. Davies. And look at the pace. Oh, look at the pace. Yunus and Da. Shakhtar. They are not good enough. They're not good enough. Only for the fact I was simming that did they have a chance. We're too quick, we're too strong. This team can't handle us. Dal with a goal, come on. What a comeback, what a response. Come on! So lads, I know that Nda, his stamina is fine, but Carter is going to come on anyway. Franjic is going to move over to the right now, because 3-1 up should be in control of this game. Sterling and Wolf I'm not worried about. If they can't play against Everton, they can't play, but what a performance this has been. I mean, I can tell Shakhtar aren't good enough, but it's just the fact that we were simming. We're gonna get another here. Franjic, come on, mate. Stops, comes back. Wolf, oh, shot blocked. I feel like there's one more in us to just wrap this up, you know. Here's Gribben. To Franjic. Helps it on to Sterling as he comes down the line. And he's going back post. Flip me. Sass Davies. Come on, mate. What is that? Has that smacked your shin pad or something? That's awful. Here's Gribben. Through to Sass Davies. Finds a bit of room. And it's a save from the keeper. It's just not working for Sass Davies. Can he do it from the corner? No, he can't. Oh, Sass Davies. It's been gifted to him. Oh, what a save. Oh, what a save again. How have they kept that out? Twice. Come on. It should have been 4. It should have been 4. But the fans are going wild. They're loving it. It is our first win in the Champions League. And it's great to know that like Shakhtar are this bad in game. We were so dominant. We should be getting 6 points off them. We should get another 3. That would bring us up to 7 if we do. And then if we beat Sporting, that'll bring us up to 10. Worst case scenario, you lose to Atletico in the final game. 10 points should get us second in the group. But what a performance this is. Boutron coming in and saying, what an experience. You can have a future here. Fantastic performance, son. Mate, he's about 98 years old. Unbelievable. Now, a win against Everton here would be huge because we're 7th at the minute, so very, very big win. Oh, would be a massive win. Everton are in 2nd. How does that leave our group stage just before we go into it? Yeah, I mean, we're in a brilliant place. I'm assuming Atletico, beat Sporting. Atletico could go undefeated in this group, but that is brilliant for us. Points are in a good place, goal difference in a good place, and as I say, Shakhtar again is our next game. Sporting after that, we have to beat both of them. Shakhtar we know we can beat. Sporting I didn't get to play in game, but I'm confident we can do the job against them. And then obviously, like I said, that leaves Atletico, which we can almost just consider a write-off. We'll have to see how that episode goes, and if where and when that is. If we can play it, if we can't play it, whatever happens. These guys' fitness actually alright. 80, 87, 91. Yeah, and I mean Everton aren't even that fit themselves. We are having to quick sim this one though. A win would be huge, lads. That's a 2-1 loss. Renier gets a goal ruled out. Wolf scores. It's rough. That was rough. A win would have been huge. A loss could be detrimental. Drops us down to 8. Villa a game in hand. Do they not play until the same game week as us? They do. They're home to Burnley. They're gonna win that. We're already 9 points behind. Like it's not looking good now. All of a sudden, one loss has just done bad things for us. Gribben wants to get playing. You're still in contention, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not 100% sold on Wolf. If we get to January, That's where I'm giving it. If we get to January and I'm still not impressed with Wolf in game, yeah, he scored in a simulation, but I need to be able to use him. If I'm not impressed with Wolf in game, I'm gonna sell him. Well, I don't think I can legit sell him. I'll put him in a swap deal for something that we need, maybe a left mid or something, because for the sake of one rating, which Gribben can probably get to, then there's no dramas. Pinto, we're waiting to come up, but the youth academy, not really a big thing this year. Mengi, I'll think about it, mate, as we kick off the next episode with Watford at home. We need to be able to win that. And we're going to have these two massive Champions League games, a game against Arsenal, and again, Newcastle, maybe okay. Wolves, we have to sim against Wolves. Quick sim against Wolves, like that's not ideal. You could say, oh, should just quick sim Shakhtar and then play Wolves, but Champions League is priority over Premier League, I have to say that. One more thing I want to do, lads, to finish this episode. There are players on the transfer list who have not got sold. Da Costa on the transfer list. I'm releasing them. I don't want these guys taking up space. Walid and Conceição both on the transfer list. Conceição is going to be the one to go because I believe you can only... These guys are all going out on loan actually, which is brilliant. I don't think I can release more than... Yeah, so Walid, we're just going to have to hope that he gets sold, but they were taking up squad space and I don't want them to do that because who knows. Scott Wilson, is that a Barrow shirt he's wearing? Did he play for us? No way he played for us. I'll tell you what, this left back is looking decent. He looks very decent. This is what happens in between episodes, by the way, lads. I get sidetracked. How long is it going to take to scout him? 12 days. So next episode we're going to find out if he is actually any good. But that is where we're leaving it for today, lads. First Champions League win. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time, guys. Cheers.